saying, I should have said that, I don't know.
All right, if you guys are wondering, it is a 2013 6.7 power stroke. Ugh. And it's a 30-foot P&J, 5-foot dovetail. It's a really nice trailer. Pretty nice. Yeah. All right, so it's hot. We're finally getting some hot days out. But today we're gonna be fixing my brake that you guys seen. So I'm gonna catch you up real quick. I got the truck up on some jack stands. I got my straps for the front and rear drive shafts to the diffs. Got my front shaft out. You gotta cut. There's a little metal ring that goes right there that you gotta cut, and then it pops right out. And then back here, that part of the drive shaft was out, but got this guy out, and the U-joint is yeah, it's junk anyways, so it's kind of a good thing. That side isn't, but the other side is. So that, and finally getting to use my nice little DeWalt brushless 3/8 impact. Nice little guy. It broke those bolts that hold those U-bolt straps on. It broke them right loose. So here's what we're doing. I thought I had just snapped my drive shaft, but in between the trans and the transfer case is there. You can see the fluid running all the way down it, and it appears to be coming from right there, maybe a little taller up there, but the main spot looks like right in here. So we're gonna pull it apart. We're gonna pull the transfer case off and see what we did there. I think pretty much all we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the tranny cross member, the tranny mount, and obviously jack the transmission up, and I should be able to get to all those bolts pretty easy. There's a few wire connections, and then yeah, so we'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. Whew. All right, so the pile of parts is growing. This is the trans cross member. The tranny mount goes here. Here's the tranny mount. Weird looking nuts that hold that cross member in. There's like spaced out, I guess, for the little C in the frame. And then another thing, when you take your exhaust off, this little hanger's still attached to the side of the tranny, and the one bolt, this bolt here actually is like tucked up in behind the tranny mount, so you can't really get it out. I mean, you can if you really tried, but I'm just wasn't worried about it. So I finally had it out and I took it out, but that little stud snapped, which don't do nothing other than hold this little brace on, and it ain't going back on anyways. So got that. Take you under here. And, that's the progress we've made. That's where the tranny mount goes. There's a transfer case. You see that leak a little bit better now. I don't know. Really don't know where it's coming from. I've been reading, and there is this seal here, but they say it doesn't do nothing. There's supposed to be just like space in between there, and this is tranny fluid that's here. I'm pretty sure. It kind of looks a little burnt, so I might drop my pan and stuff once I get it back up and check it all out. But your output shaft seal on the 06 through the 10s, I guess it's pretty common for that output shaft seal to go bad and it leaks like this. So it might have been doing this before the pull and I just didn't notice it. But so we're gonna get that taken care of. So that's the whole reason for this. Another thing that was kind of a pain is that's where the cross member goes, and these are my torsion bars for my torsion bar drop for my lift. And there's like 2 inches in between there, and that cross member is like 1.25 inches wide. So I had to unbolt the mount from the trans from the top and the bottom, and then like kind of like jar it a little bit to get it out. So it's kind of a challenge, but not really. So yep, so we got the tranny supported here with just a floor jack, because we don't have a trans jack here at my girlfriend's. So that's about where we're at. I'm gonna start loosening the transfer case bolts, get the wires disconnected, and we will catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, well here's our pile of parts here. Got the transfer case out, and it was like I said, I'm not too sure about this, but there was tranny fluid in between here and the transmission, and there's actually quite a bit leaked out. And I don't think that there's supposed to be fluid in between there. I think it's just supposed to be, you know, the shaft going into the shaft with, because there's just a felt type gasket in between them, and those aren't really supposed to hold fluid all too much. So I don't think there's supposed to be something in there. So I think I might have a bad seal in the rear of the trans housing. Not too sure yet. Like I said, I'm no mechanic, but there we go. Got it all out. It was actually way easier than I thought. That transfer case isn't very heavy. I used to have a Ford 7.3, and that transfer case in that thing was a freaking tank. So that's about where we're at. I'm gonna cover it up for tonight. Call and order some parts tomorrow. Go get the drive shaft. We'll go on an adventure to Hicksville Auto Recycler, so you guys will see that. Alright, so like I was saying on the truck, tomorrow we're going to be heading to this Duramax salvage yard, which is really cool. They have anything and everything. They usually got some pretty cool projects going on there. So you guys will see that. And we're going to try and get this girl back together. So if you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Like as always, thanks for watching.